Good morning, Golden Eagles. We are back with a new look and a new staff, but with our same commitment to bringing you your stories.
This episode, we'll be taking a look back at football season and homecoming, as well as a look forward to Veterans Day.
We have a Thanksgiving bit too.
Well, sort of.
You know you want to hear those turkeys.
I do. All that and more on this episode of GEN. If you were a graduating senior at Desert Hot Springs High School in 1999, the year it opened, you would be about 40 years old now. Most students will graduate from DHS-HS and maybe never return. However, we have a few alumni who have returned, as staff members. While we are on the subject of homecoming, let's get a closer look at some of the 2023 homecoming court candidates.
This year we met with the junior homecoming nominees. Jordy is the captain of our very own DHS color guard and is our former homecoming duchess. This is what she had to say about running once again.
Honestly, this happened by accident. I honestly wasn't trying to run. The day the post was made, I just see my name up for nominees and I was like, oh, okay. Honestly, it's not as fun as it was running with someone else, especially with someone like Toby. But it's still pretty memorable either way.
Aislinn and Emiliano are both members of our award-winning DHS dance team, and this is what they had to say about running together.
Dance team is what really brought us together last year, and there. At first, I thought she was a really quiet, closed person, but as time went on and we opened up more to each other, obviously, it just became a really close friendship.
I don't know, I thought he was alright, then I got to know him, now we're close,
We're honestly like siblings almost.
Yeah, we're very close.
Mm-hmm. We do have, we've actually had a lot of times where we've hung out outside of dance team, and there's a few remarkable ones, and we have honestly really good memories together. We log in every time and we match each other.
Next we talked to Emmanuel Burgos and Fatima Medero, who are both part of our dedicated girls tennis team. This is what they had to say about running together.
Me and Fatima met, and when was the time we went? Did we meet at Mr. Albert's?
Freshman year and the ACE Academy.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
We met in Miss Fry's ACE Academy when that was a thing at the school. So recently, me and Fatima have been going to all the girls' tennis games together because I'm the manager and she's a player. Fatima was a big part about why I wanted to be the manager. Like, our friendship is inseparable. Most recently, we went on a little Wingstop date. And it was so good. It was after a game and I was so hungry.
Yeah.
So.
Then came the moment everyone was waiting for, the announcement of the Prince and Princess. So without further ado, here is your homecoming Prince and Princess.
Our Prince and Princess are Emmanuel Burgos and Fatima Medero.
It feels so awesome. I think I can speak for the both of us when I say when they put that little sash on me, I felt a little too good. So we were in the middle of the gym, right? And then we were standing next to the other nominees and I was so nervous because they're all like my really close friends. And we were standing next to them and I was like, if I win, it's okay. If I lose, it's okay. So we were standing there and then they put the sash over my head a little too early, but it's fine. And then I was like, I think you put on the wrong one because it said Hoko Prince. They were like, Emmanuel Burgos and Fatima Medero. And we were like, yeah! And we started jumping like crazy. You've probably seen. So I was standing in the gym holding Fatima and Aislinn's hand because I'm really close friends with both of them. And even though I wanted me and Fatima to win really badly, I would feel bad to whoever didn't win, even if it was us.
I'm excited.
Fatima, I hear you. All right, juniors. I'm really scared. I'm gonna have to be in front of everyone. But I'm kind of excited because like all my friends are gonna be there and I can be like, yeah. That's how I'm gonna be on the float, like that kid last year.
See you next homecoming, Golden Eagles. This has been Taylor Vasquez reporting for GEN.
Biggest changes I've seen throughout since I've been here is the amount of hair that I have lost.
Desert Hot Springs High School first opened on September 7th, 1999. Which means we now have a new wave of teachers who graduated from this high school.
So the biggest change I've noticed is career readiness and college prep. There are a lot of field trips now to colleges, historically black colleges, Hispanic serving institutes. There's also career days that come here where people come and talk about different pathways that don't involve college. We also have the academies now that weren't here before. Another change is the paint. Everything here is so bright and colorful now, when back in the day everything was the gray color.
Wow, let's see what Miss Carrillo has to say about the differences from student to teacher.
I mean, it was stressful because I'm like, oh no, it's a job. Now I'm stressed. I need to make sure I do a good job. But it's interesting. Like, for example, huge shout out to Ms. Zhang. She's the best. She was my teacher for pre-cal, so it's really nice to be a colleague with her. So that's pretty cool. Even with the other teachers I haven't necessarily had as a math teacher, it's very cool to work alongside with them. Again, even my English teachers, though like some of them aren't here, it's nice to see people I was with before.
And I'm Keira Davidson with GEN.
You probably heard all about the activities happening in the Nest, but the Nest is more than just a hub of activity. It's a real-life social outlet too. Outside of sports and clubs, there are a few places for students just to hang out and meet new people. But the Nest provides that opportunity.
The Nest, a comfortable lounge, a learning or entertaining environment for any students willing to join. Here's Albert Ochoa with more information.
So the Nest mainly focuses on academics and also life skills. So we have our academic part that focuses on like our study hall, tutoring, getting kids ready for college, and then our life skills that focuses on like our cooking club, where kids can get skills to like make things at home for their families, as well as getting their food handlers. We also have like our ASL club where they can learn a new language, learn to communicate with people. And then we also have like our fun, which is like our events and our teen lounge where, it's just a space for kids to hang out.
I think that the biggest thing is kind of social skills, especially coming out of COVID. A lot of the students were like afraid to talk to each other. They didn't want to really, socialize, and they would like sit, apart, and, if they knew a kid, then they would like sit with them. But what we noticed, especially after last year, is that towards the end of the year, all of the kids would talk to each other and everybody would sit together, which is why our setup in the classroom for this year is like longer tables that are pushed together, so that just because we have a lot of students that want to sit with each other versus they only want to sit with their friends.
For GEN, this is Gabriel Cepeda.
This coming weekend is Veterans Day, once named Armistice Day, but the name was changed in 1954. It became a national holiday in 1968. It is common to confuse the meaning of Veterans Day with Memorial Day. The difference is this: Memorial Day honors those who were injured or lost their lives in the line of duty, while Veterans Day pays tribute to all American veterans, living or dead, but especially gives thanks to the living veterans who served their country honorably during war or peacetime. We want to take this opportunity to thank our veterans here at DHS, and across the country for putting everything on the line to serve.
Friday, our MJROTC is celebrating the 248th birthday of the Marine Corps with a ceremony here in the gym at noon. You are invited to come celebrate with them. With so many activities on campus, it's hard to know what to do first, and many of our activities and teams have seen significant growth. We are looking at expansion of our varsity football team and the dance classes. And when I say football, I mean both our varsity teams, which record has improved, and our newly formed flag football team.
Football has raised their game up and are now performing much better with an amazing record of 7-2 compared to last season's 2-8 record. What's it like for you to be participating in the new era of football for Desert Hot Springs High School?
It's been a blessing, honestly. We have new coaches and all that. It's just this team has been really good, great. The commitment, the discipline of this team. It's the first year I won a football game, honestly, and yeah.
This football team has fought very hard for this position, but in the very end, it was very rewarding.
From all the hard work we've been putting in is the record, being 7-2 right now, and this Friday trying to go 8-2.
It's just been me with our teammates, us to elevate our game, us to have hard work in practice, us to really fight to get in the playoffs and really win CIF.
I'm Miguel Garcia reporting for GEN.
First girls flag football team here at DHSHS, and they share their experience.
dance was actually really good. I created a lot of bonds, and I got to play the sport that I liked.
A good experience. It was really fun. It was an emotional roller coaster, but it was fun overall, and we got through the season.
Is actually pretty good. The girls, I love the girls. I love being with them. They're like a family.
For GEN, this is Emily Reyes.
Dance has become more efficient and active, with more students participating in practice and staying motivated to give a great performance. Here is the coach of the dance team, Miss Phoenix, teaching dance here for the last 7 years.
Wow, every team has been absolutely great. Each team, each year, has made their own accomplishments, and they've all done well for themselves. So I can't really say where they've improved because they were all good. We have our invitational this weekend at Palm Springs High School that they're going to be participating in, and that's a cheer and dance exhibition. And then on November 17th, Friday night at 7 p.m. in the gym, the dance team will be featured along with some other guest artists in our fall dance spectrum. It's our biggest fundraiser. It's $5 a head to get in. Tickets are available at the door, and it helps pay for our competitions, especially the one coming up in March, which is the state championships.
As shown, dance has improved in their teamwork and organization, which aids their performance. This is the 3-year dance co-captain Jordan Hatcher sharing her history.
The dance team has been improved a lot. The choreographies have gotten better. The dance team have been such a big family. And we've actually been really accepting of everybody. And it's just a big family that I love and appreciate.
The dance team has exceeded expectations for the coach and showed a great time for the students. For GEN, this is Sarai Reyes.
Getting involved with activities certainly makes school more fun. There's something for everyone if you are willing to take the chance on finding somewhere where you can feel included. Whether you join a club or a sport or a class that will connect you to your classmates. You'll have better memories of high school when you graduate.
One place where you can connect with the community is the Interact Club.
Do you notice right there in the name? Interact?
Yeah, and some classes help you connect with other students as well, like USB or pre-leadership, where you can get some practice in supporting others and creating activities for all of us to enjoy.
Or you can just talk to our cameras at lunch and get instant famous on GEN.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
You never know.
Okay, maybe. Anyway, student activities. That's where we're going next. Let's see what's up.
Pre-leadership, also known as peer counseling, is run for students by students.
I'm president of peer counseling. We learn subjects that go by either drug abuse, human trafficking, and going through hard times. My position is I just watch over peer counseling and see if anyone needs help with anything. We are learning about how people are feeling. If they're feeling down, we can go to them and see and talk about how they're feeling, like as a therapist or something. And we are looking over suicide prevention. We also have a hotline that we provide for suicide prevention. It's 988 if you guys need it. One class is peer leadership, which they are like the muscle for USB. They mainly make the posters and help set up events. As of right now, we are making posters for Mexican Heritage Month.
Signing off for GEN, this is Nayeli Vargas. Established in 2016, Interact is a community-based club on campus that provides various student volunteer opportunities and scholarships. Interact has many yearly events such as Happy Healthy Halloween, Ryla, Pride, and the Big Hearts Awards.
So we have a club on campus. We meet every Tuesday at lunchtime. Our on-campus liaison is Ms. Fry, so we meet in her classroom. Interact, again, is an offshoot of Rotary. Rotary is a service organization, and so we work on different community service projects. We work on our volunteer hours and again the different activities, like we have the four-way speech competition coming up. We'll be doing a senior gift basket giveaway at our local senior center coming up. We'll have a holiday party at the end of the year, and so we talk about all of our activities at our weekly meetings to get our students engaged.
Me as president, every Tuesday I have to show up to the meeting and we'll technically give a run through of all the things that are coming up, every event that's coming up, and just tell them like who wants to sign up, just make sure everybody gets involved with it, and we'll have fun with it.
In Interact, we're a volunteer club, and there's a bunch of volunteer opportunities. We meet every Tuesday during lunch, and they just tell us the different opportunities and like what we can do, and they give us community service hours, and it's just great.
We help out with canned food now every Wednesday. We help people in need of food, for example. We help just in general, like our community. We go to the park, we clean the park, you know. It's just all about helping our community.
Last year I was in Interact, not as a board member, but just as an actual like volunteer. And it was really fun. Like there was so many events where I met so many new people, including Genesis. And it was just really fun overall.
So even though Interact has already started and we do have a lot of students, we would like to extend an invitation to any student on campus who feels like they want to be a leader. We are looking for freshmen and sophomores to really build our club, and we are starting a program where if you're a 4-year Interact student, there will be an award at the end of the year. And so we really are looking to build our club from the inside out and from the outside in. So if you know anybody that is a leader, send them to Interact, room 433, Tuesday at lunch.
For GEN, this is Nayeli Vargas.
Today, at GEN, we hit the streets to find out who will gobble for a Jolly Rancher.
Could you gobble for a Jolly Rancher?
Sure.
Do it.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Could you gobble for a Jolly Rancher?
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Gobble for a Jolly Rancher?
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me hear your best gobble.
Moo.
Could you gobble for a Jolly Rancher?
Yeah, gobble, 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 gobble.
Would you gobble for a Jolly Rancher?
Oh, yeah.
Could you gobble?
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Let's hear your best gobble. Give us your best gobble.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Would you gobble for a Jolly Rancher?
I would gobble for a Jolly Rancher.
Could you gobble?
I could gobble.
Like right now?
Right now. Gobble, 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 gobble.
That's all we have for you this time, Eagles. We'll be back before winter break with another episode.
All you Eagles have a happy Thanksgiving, and all you turkeys, watch yourselves.
I'm not sure that's nice.
Probably not. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you know when the next episode we post. I'm Kaehuaea.
And I'm Keira Davidson, and we're signing off for
GEN.